have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Checking out the game J.R. Smith is having. He's got 8 points. He's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Damian Lillard out there with J.R. Smith. Then there's Batum. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Lopez in the center locking down the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. They set the pick. Batum dishes to Lillard. 5 on the clock. Back to Batum. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Spurs leading by 4. And here is Knight. 7 points in the game. Chandler with the screen on Lillard. And Tucker has it in the corner. No good with the triple. Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly.
And Robin Lopez, last season, he missed about 6 weeks with that broken hand, but freak injuries aside, he's been pretty durable over the course of his career. Had played in all 82 games the previous 2 seasons.
Now Knight, following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Lets it go with a 3. They get the rebound.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
And Lillard kicks to Smith. On the wing, Batum. And the wing jumper offline.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Knight against Lillard. They kick it out to Green. Batum with the steal. Ahead. Here's Lillard.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Tucker, the pass to Porzingis. Now, here's Tucker. He's got 7. Knight dishes to Chandler. Batum with the steal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And then Smith with the dunk.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Knocks it loose. To the middle. Here's Green. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Spurs lead by 4. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Smith outside. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Chandler. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
The Spurs making a switch here. John Lure, he's checked in for Chandler. Rush comes in for P.J. Tucker. Ryan, he's checked in for Green. And Curry subbed in for Knight.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Now, here is Fredette. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And he can't hit the second.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Here's Kobe. And he banks in the layup. Kobe's got 8 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And here's Anderson for 3. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 10-1 run. Porzingis can't hit.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
San Antonio leading by 11. And Bryant kicks to Lure. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
And guys, when you look at O.J. Mayo's statistics over the past few years, nothing really stands out. But then you watch him in games, especially in clutch moments, and he can seem like the most dangerous guy on the floor. A scary, deep-range shooter who loves to take defenders one-on-one.
Now here's Kobe. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Bryant's got 10. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Well, on the topic of O.J. Mayo, has value in this NBA.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, he's multi-skilled, good size, sees himself as a superstar, and yet that sometimes derails him being as effective as he could be because he just can't quite get comfortable in that role of being a backup.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Anderson's shot is off. Mayo against Curry. Fades and shoots. Kobe can't get that one to fall. The 3 from Fredette. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's San Antonio. They finish off the third quarter on a 14-5 run. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. On the floor for San Antonio, Bryant is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Green. Then there's Brandon Knight. And it's Chandler in at the 5 spot. Kobe goes in. Got a piece of it. Batum wide open. He fires. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Knight kicks to Kobe. Back to Knight. To the inside. And Gibson sends it back. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Green kicks to Kobe. Turn around Jay. That one off the back iron and out. Mavericks trailed by 8. Smith with it, and it's Knight picking him up. Three-pointer Lillard. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Knight kicks to Kobe. Back to Knight. Feeds it to Tucker. 5 to shoot. Great open look there. And the Spurs lead by 11.
And that's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
Dallas calls timeout. Watching P.J. Tucker, he does all the little things for you, plus some big ones as well. Ever since he came into the league, Clark, he's been a tremendous glue guy.
Yeah, he's a Velcro guy. You don't want him handling the ball a bunch or launching a lot of threes, but he's physically imposing, and he gives you what he's got. You know the effort is always going to be there with him.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle was saying to the team. He hasn't been happy with their shot selection. He told them, we're forcing things out there, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, work for the open shot in the flow of our offense. We'll see if they heed that advice, Kevin.
Here's Knight, following the basket by Nicholas Batum. Inside, here's Chandler, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Smith drawn the double team. That's a 2 from Lillard. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Dallas moving it around. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Those are the kinds of plays that win you games. I mean, really savvy D, and give him credit for looking to go straight up court with it. No hesitation.
And that could be the KO right there.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
San Antonio with the timeout.
And talking about P.J. Tucker, he's really played the same role the past 3 seasons. Excellent inside-out defender, tremendous rebounder for his size, and he really plays within his limitations, taking only shots he can make and also not turning the ball over.
Here's Porzingis. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
You know, it's funny. We talk about glue guys like Tucker being instrumental to winning the championship, but it's really about trying to find the best guys at what they do. And a case can be made that Tucker is one of the best in the NBA at what he does.
It's Knight with the drive, and it's the Mavericks on the break. Offensive rebound, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his first personal.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Batum. He has 11 points, and he's pickpocketed the ball 5 times. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the 3. Smith. It's deflected.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Here's the 3. A nice shot by Tucker. And the Spurs lead by 12.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Dallas calls timeout.
Okay, Dallas.
And guys, Porzingis was almost a rookie last season, but he opted to pull out of the early entry and wait a year for this past summer's draft. Seems to have worked out for him as far as how his draft stock has changed.
Ezeli's checked in for Lopez. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That is his first foul of the game. The pass to Porzingis. Takes a 3. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got 4 assists in the game. 3-pointer, Lillard.